All right, many of you know that Cam Akers is out for the 2023 season after his injury to the Achilles tendon and subsequent rupture just a few days ago playing with the Vikings. Cam Akers did injure his right-sided Achilles tendon back in 2021, made a 5-month recovery, and now here he is injuring his left side. He has since had a confirmatory MRI and surgery. So I wanted to explain potentially what might have happened with the injury and possibly what happened with the surgery. So here we have an Achilles tendon. It lies behind the back of the leg. Here's the heel bone as it attaches, and then it goes up towards the calf. As it comes down and just above the calcaneal or heel bone, it does have an area that is more likely to rupture in the event of dorsiflexion. And that is anytime that the toes go towards the lower leg bone or tibia or shin. This animation is kind of having the heel go up and then down. And as we know, Cam Akers had his knee facing over his toes, putting a lot of strain on that Achilles tendon, and then probably received either a load from the knee down, or he was pushing off with his foot to again cause strain on his Achilles tendon, and then eventually there was a rupture. And that is usually the circumstance. There's just way too much stress and stretch on the Achilles, causing it to rupture. There is a certain amount of stress and stretch that the tendon typically does allow, but once it's over that, it simply cannot accommodate that and has a rupture, as you can see here in this video. What happens surgically, I am not 100% sure of, but here is a animated example of an open repair of an Achilles tendon. The two pieces of the tendon are attached via sutures. They are brought together and they are just left to heal. This whole healing can take anywhere between 6 months to a year from injury to complete return to play. And as we know, Aaron Rodgers, for example, did have the speed bridge surgery, and it is my understanding that Cam Akers also had a speed bridge surgery, which you can see here on the screen is a way of attaching the Achilles and then securing the surgical site to allow it to remain stable as it heals, and then the patient can then start early weight bearing, early functional rehab, and then hopefully the idea is to get back to play sooner. So what does that mean for Cam Akers? Well, it's currently November, and you're looking at least 6 months or so. The NFL season will start later next year in 2024. I imagine that he would definitely be ready by then, assuming that he continues to play. Now, what his functional status will be when he does return is a question to be answered in the future. But for now, I hope this gives a little bit of insight into the mechanism in which Cam Akers received to receive a ruptured Achilles tendon and the surgery that follows. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thank you and have a wonderful day.